Hello, 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 boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, dude and dudettes. This is me, Rishabh Sethi, live back to my channel, Rishabh the Ru Indian, and today is the date is 18th of June today, and the time is in the evening around 4:45 p.m. and from the city of St. Petersburg, as you can see the title. So right now I am here in St. Petersburg, the cultural capital of Russia, and today we are having road trip excursion in one of the most beautiful cities in the world, the capital, cultural capital, and the city of rich culture, tradition, history, literature, architecture. So let's start off our today's live stream. So today we are here with our group of young people from all over the world who are all here for the 25th St. Petersburg International Economic Forum, and this year celebrating the 25 years, and we are here with our group of young leaders from all around the world, from more than maybe 35 countries. So let's start. So as you can see, right now we are here on the Neva River. Neva River, it's one of the main river of the city of St. Petersburg. So St. Petersburg is situated on this river, and this year also St. Petersburg is celebrating the 350 years birthday celebration of Peter the Great. The Peter the Great is the person who founded this city around 350 years ago. And you can see right now this is Hermitage Museum. This is the second largest, biggest museum in the world. So
ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name
so
is
you
Ilya.
can hear.
We're studying our rich river.
So you can have some
City center of St. Petersburg.
our guide. You can listen his voice also.
And I'd like to say a few words about St. Petersburg, about our magnificent city. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being here with us in the summer. In the city center, on the board of the ship.
Such a beautiful city, amazing weather. So this is the main bridge, which is called Palace Bridge, and this is Palace Square.
Where we are now, the name of the city is St. Petersburg. It was founded in the 27th of May 1703 when Peter the Great, the Russian Tsar, founded the city here on the banks of the
Have started. The weather is amazing.
So next year our city will have 320 years.
So tonight we have some special programs also, some musical program with the opening of drawbridges. So in summers we have a special program in the midnight. These drawbridges get opened. Welcome to St. Petersburg.
There was a war, it's called Northern War because it was on the north of Europe.
Let me try to show you inside of our boat, cruise boat.
Actually, these lands were Russian for about 1,000 years. As a result of the different wars in the 16th century, here became Swedes, and we found several small villages, small fortresses. And when Peter the Great came to the throne, it was in the end of the 17th century. He started the war against
this is our group.
to force for these lands, to bring them back again to Russian Empire. And the war ended in 1721, it lasted 21 years, from 1700 to 1721. And as a result of this war, all these lands became Russian again. And St. Petersburg was growing. He was founded in 1703, and then growing, it became the capital of Russian Empire. and Peter the Great became the first emperor of Russia.
Здравствуйте.
Now we are
Здравствуйте. Можно есть на вино?
the main river
Какой
of St.
вино нет?
Petersburg.
Только сок? Какой сок есть?
Its depth is about 7 meters.
И вишня, все на
Maximum
столе.
depth can be 70
Это,
meters.
да,
Натуральный фрукт.
да, это от нас чай, кофе можно предложить.
Это красный, это морс, компот красный.
Сок.
Какой сок это? Вишня. Ну, тогда...
Вот это ваше все. Мы
Хорошо.
можем предложить чай, кофе.
Нет, это хорошо.
Marine parade.
Да, все на столе.
Да. Ну, я делаю на лайвстрим.
Submarines will go outside the Nevada. So we're staying somewhere in a month. It's the last weekend of July.
So,
Every year.
you can see that this is our group from different countries, some young leaders who are enjoying their meals and having some beautiful excursion.
Like the father of Russian fleet here. Yeah, Russian fleet started here during Peter the Great during the Peter the Great time, 300 years ago. And we are passing Neva River. You can see the St. Isaac Cathedral. Yeah, the golden cupola, the golden dome. Yeah, it's St. Isaac Cathedral. It's the very, very big cathedral.
This is
Its
fine.
height of the dome is 101 meter. Yeah, it was. It's the fourth cathedral actually here on the place. The first one was wooden church during the Peter the Great time. The second one was the church a little bit bigger, made of stone, in the 30th years of the 18th century. And the third and the fourth one were on the place where we are looking at it now. The construction of the last church, I mean the fourth one, was 40 years. It lasted 40 years, since 1818 till 1858. And 500,000 people took part in this construction. Yeah. And what is more important is that it has 48 columns. Each column is 17 meters high and 114 tons weight. So it's very huge. Very big columns, 48. And there is a colonnade, 43 meters high. Can you say?
So this is the Kazansky Cathedral, one of the biggest, largest cathedral here in the city of St. Petersburg.
So yeah, and there is a colonnade, 43 meters high. So people, if want to see the city center from the top, they can buy a ticket and go upstairs. 200 steps. There is a colonnade, 43 meters high, and look around the city center. Now we are turning around, yeah, and we'll continue our voyage across the Neva River. Yeah. The bridge, which is on the right now, called the it was called the St. Nicholas Bridge. That time in the 19th century when it was constructed after the Nicholas I Russian Tsar, Russian Emperor. It was constructed in the 19th century. After the revolution, it was called the bridge of Lieutenant Schmidt, and right now it's called Annunciation Bridge. The bridge is Annunciation Bridge, and the wonderful building. You can see the sphinxes, real Egyptian sphinxes. Yeah, it's really. They are very old. Can you imagine? 3,000 years. Yeah, they were made 3,000 years ago. 3,000 years. Yeah, real Egyptian sphinxes. Yeah, they were put here in 1832. When Russian general was in a business trip in Egypt, and he saw two sphinxes. He wrote the letter to the emperor. The emperor was Nicholas I. He said, "I saw these beautiful sphinxes." Emperor said, "Okay, it's very good. We can ask if we can buy it." Egyptian government said that 64,000 rubles in silver, and you can take it. A French government also wanted to buy, but it was too big price for French government, and the Russian Tsar bought it eventually as a result. So, and they're standing here. They're standing here since 1832, and according to the legend, they're protecting our city from the enemies. So it's a really interesting thing. 3,000 years ago they were constructed. Can you imagine? Very old one, very ancient sphinxes. They were founded in the city of Thebes in Egypt. So they were, yeah. And the building which is behind them, it's the Academy of Arts. Very famous Russian artists studied here, like Ayvazovsky, Shishkin, Repin, Surikov, and so on. Yeah, they were studied here. It was opened in the middle of the 18th century, so it's rather old one. We are continuing our trips. I want to tell you we have interesting tradition of the bridges are opening every night at summer, yeah, especially at white nights. So you are here in St. Petersburg right now. There is a period of white nights. It means that at night is the same brightness as during the day. So it's very interesting. Yeah, white nights. It's a very interesting thing. It's about 1 month. Since I think since 20th of June till 12th of July, so it's about a month. The same brightness. It's because we are on the 60 parallel. Yeah. It's a very interesting weather theme. White nights. Yeah. On the left, we are now going across near the Menshikov Palace. Menshikov was the right hand. Yeah, this one. This one, Menshikov Palace. It was the second person after the Peter the Great in Russian Empire. It was the mayor of the city at that time. Yeah, it was very wealthy man. A lot of things he did in St. Petersburg. He corrected the first plans. He started first wars of Russian Empire, and so this palace was constructed according to the design of the royal architect of Peter the Great time, Domenico Trezzini. It was half Italian or half Swiss origin person whom Peter the Great asked to be here, to work here in St. Petersburg, and he was the first royal architect during the Peter the Great time. He made the first plans, he built the first buildings like St. Peter and Paul Cathedral, Menshikov Palace, Summer Palace in Summer Garden, and so on. So this palace was constructed, Menshikov Palace, it was constructed in the beginning of the 18th century. Yeah. By the architect Domenico Trezzini. Yeah, there is one interesting fact. So here in the Menshikov Palace, Peter the Great met first time he saw his future second wife, future empress, and Catherine I. It was the ordinary woman. Her original name was Marta Skavoronskaya, but then she became Russian Orthodox. So first she was Catholic, and then she became a Russian Orthodox person, according to the name of Catherine I. Empress Catherine I. Why did she change the name? Because to be a Russian empress, to be the Russian queen, she needed to be not Catholic but Russian Orthodox person. That's why they changed the religion and then became queens or empresses. Yeah. And this, look at the left please, this is two buildings of St. Petersburg University, St. Petersburg State University. One building is a three-story building of white and green color, another one is white and red color. It's white and red color, it's so-called 12 colleagues, so it means that 12 ministers, they were during the Peter the Great time, 12 ministries during the Peter the Great time, like Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Policy, Economics, and so on. And now there is a very famous, and I think it's the oldest one. It was constructed in 1755, according to the person whose name is Mikhail Lomonosov. It was a very famous Russian political person during the middle of the 18th century, and he organized the university, the first university in St. Petersburg. Right now, the main university, St. Petersburg State University. There are more than 20 faculties here and more than 25,000 students.
Organization? No, it's like event organization company. It's tourist and everything.
Even and education.
Education also.
Yes, training.
No, not these, but that buildings. White and red, white and green. Yeah, that one. That two buildings which are close to each other. No, this one, white and yellow, it's Academy of Science. This building is Academy of Science. The same Lomonosov, which I talked
request
to you
recently.
recently.
You have my card.
He worked here.
You share
Not
me
only
about
Lomonosov.
your company
Actually,
presentation,
Lomonosov was very
something
famous
in English,
for introducing Russian
you can
imperial
write about
porcelain.
your interest.
So we made a
Like
factory.
what is the requirement, and I will get it.
Started
Okay,
produce
it's not a problem.
royal porcelain. Yeah, he worked in that in the Academy of Science. It was opened in 1760s during the Catherine the Great time.
Right now, actually, I have my YouTube channel also.
Also,
It's about live stream,
very famous
live.
Russian scientist.
And
Mendeleev.
this is my idea to make live stream for
Worked here in
English
the
speaking
building, but
country.
in the 19th century.
English speaking. So the whole world
The
can
building
watch
which
it
is close
live.
to it with
What
a
I
small
see,
tower,
they see now live on my channel.
white and green color.
So I travel all over Russia
So
and make live stream from
camera.
different
Yeah, it's a
places.
museum. It was the first Russian museum which was opened in St. Petersburg in 1714 during the Peter the Great time. Peter the Great collected a lot of unusual things. For example, babies with two heads or
I
dogs with
join you in
5
few
legs or
minutes.
2 tails.
In few minutes, okay.
Something like
Welcome.
this. And he collected it in Russia and in
So,
Europe. Actually, when he was young,
I was just
he
having some
traveled to
little
Europe,
snacks. So
but not like
let me try to
Peter Romanov,
show you again in the
Russian
open
engineer,
area.
Peter Mikhailov. He which is the
Opa.
last name. Yeah. Just to see,
So, you can hear all the information
different things. I mean, for
by
example,
our guide.
shielding, porcelain production,
Second.
porcelain, and some other things like chemistry. And when he came back, he started to construct the first Russian fleet. That's why we had the Admiralty shipyard. The Admiralty shipyard is opposite.
So right now it's
opposite
raining.
the banks of the river. Opposite the Kustana, there is the Admiralty
The weather is
shipyard.
quite
The first
bad.
shipyard of the city. It was constructed in
Let me try
1701.
to make some good pose. 1 second. Greetings from St. Petersburg, the most beautiful city in the world, the cultural capital, the historical city. It's famous all around the year. You can see right now a lot of boats here for excursions, full of traffic, boat traffic right now. Now we are going again
Alright, another video. Let me
under the Palace Bridge.
1, 2, 3, team. Let me just play
So now you can see from here just you can see now it's a beautiful view. This is like hydrofoil boats also, which is going to the Petergov from here. It's like the speed boats. From here to Petergov, like 30 minutes. Petergov is one of the very famous, like a region on the outskirts of St. Petersburg, which is famous for its fountains, Petergov fountains. So this is again, we are crossing the Palace Bridge. And I will try to make us some live stream because tonight there is a very special mega event by the state government of the administration of city of St. Petersburg. It's a musical event here and some fireworks also. So again, you can see right now this is the Hermitage Museum. So let me try to show you. These are the pillars. I forgot. Извините, ты знаешь, как это называется?
Адмиралтейский.
Да, Admiralteyский, да. It's a Admiralteyский column. On the special events here in St. Petersburg, they are lit up with a fire, like National Day of Russia or Victory Day or something, special events. And now you can see these are the setup of the fireworks. Like tonight, there are fireworks in the city here. And this is the very famous Peter and Paul Fortress, one of the very beautiful churches here and one of the tallest churches, Orthodox Church. And you can see there is like a boat restaurant also. Да, Aurora restaurant. So this is Aurora boat restaurant. Здесь какой город?
Здесь Краснодар.
Краснодар. Где? Какой? Краснодар на main city или на Сочи, Геленджик?
Sochi, near
Sochi.
Sochi. Yeah. Krasnodar, like the center of the region.
Yes, I know.
Not far from Rostov city, south of Russia. On the other side of Turkey, on the Black Sea. 35 degrees centigrade.
Ясно, да. Ну, это нормально. Я из Индии, у нас в Дели есть 45
Я
градусов.
заболела, холодно.
Да.
Все равно стою в кофте.
Это комфортно. Но, один недели назад я из Краснополяна 10 дней. Да.
Отлично.
Я был в Сочи 3-4 раз, да. Ну, июля 7 месяца я живу из Краснополяна.
Отлично. Отлично.
Это мой YouTube канал, да. Это я делаю на лайвстрим, да.
Как здорово.
Это потому что я очень люблю на путешествия, как на Россия путешествовать, да. Всегда новые регионы я всегда пойду и делать на лайвстрим. Ну, Питер я все знаю, потому что я уже 6 лет назад работал с Питером очень
Но все
Россия.
равно здорово и круто, что ты действительно ведешь канал, не ленишься. Я вот, допустим, даже...
Это очень важно для английски говорит страна, потому что большой негативный стереотип. И тогда что я думаю, смотри, как реально Россия.
Да. Все делегаты говорили о том, что совершенно другое впечатление, когда они сейчас здесь.
Да. Опа. Это как для Petersburg,
Да.
hydrofoil. So you can see right now this is a hydrofoil speedboat which is going from here to the Petersburg city, which is like a small town on the outskirts, as I told you. This is all fireworks and light show which will happen tonight. So you can enjoy this beautiful view. The weather is amazing. Now it's raining, cloudy. Now actually, you know, in the city of St. Petersburg there are total 9 drawbridges. So drawbridges are basically those bridges which in the summer season they open in the midnight for the passage of the big ships, like for the trade routes and all. And during the winter season these all like ships cannot pass because this Neva river, it gets totally freezed with the ice. Yeah. So now you can see this is the Peter and Paul Fortress, and here right now the sand festival sculpture, sand sculpture festival is going on, year 2022. So every year in this during this summer season, they organize this festival of sand sculpture here on this beach of Peter and Paul Fortress. So I was telling you that here are total overall 9 drawbridges on the Neva river, and these 9 drawbridges open in the night for the passage of the trade ships. Actually I don't remember the name of all the bridges, but okay, let's have a view on the other side. 1 second. Okay. Now they are again turning the boat and they are going to the other side. let's try to go this side. You can even see here a lot of private boats, motorboats. Okay, so from the one part of the Neva River, we are going to the other side of the Neva River. So now we will be crossing the Peter and Paul Fortress Church from the closer side. You can see this, one of the most beautiful churches, Orthodox church here, and this is the festival of sand sculpture festival. Maybe I hope you can able to see it. Let me try to zoom it. This one, a lot of beautiful sculptures are made with the help of a sand. Now we are passing nearby this Aurora boat restaurant. You can see a lot of boats here. This is all of the setup is for the tonight fire show here. And now let me try to show you from the other side. Yes. So this is the sand beach on the Peter and Paul Fortress. Can enjoy the beautiful weather, because so I forgot to tell you that St. Petersburg in the summer season, it is one of the famous hotspot for the tourists from around the world, because the geographical location of this city is in the northern region, and it is like the northern capital of Russia, you can say, cultural capital. And especially during the summer seasons, it is very much famous for the white nights. So as what you can see right now, the sky, the time is around in the evening, 5:15 p.m. in the evening. So right now you see the sky, and in the midnight, maybe around at 10 or 11 o'clock, the sky color will be the same. So during the summer season, St. Petersburg has the shortest like a dark night, maybe for 1.5 or 2 hour maximum, and that is also not completely black. So you can see this is a Magadan restaurant, the boat restaurant. Okay, I forgot to show you. Yeah, so these are the rostral columns. The name of these columns are rostral columns, which are lit up with a fire during the special days, some special celebration of the city of St. Petersburg. And behind the rostral columns, you can see this is the stock exchange of the city of St. Petersburg, the share market, stock exchange. And this is the another drawbridge. So the repair work is going on this bridge. Okay, there was some interruption with the internet, so I hope you can able to watch now. Okay, let me try to show you. Okay, so this is another Zvezda Navy. It's the name of the boat operating company. This is some historical building. Let me try to take you on the upside. So this is on the second Shivam.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Please stop at the city, please give the zoom, and cut down all supply lines and off situation.
Now I come here on the top part of the board so that you can hear some of the excursion instructions by our tourist guide.
They died before because of starvation. Not because of the
Very soon we will be passing through the one of the tallest building, skyscraper, named as Lakta Center, which is the tallest skyscraper in the whole Europe. Yeah, and this is situated in the city of St. Petersburg. And this Lakta Center is, I will show you. Soon we will be passing through this building.
so it will be half
Let me take a picture.
So that's the people at leather, other materials. But we struggled and we fought against Hitler, and we beat them.
So you can see all these historical buildings on the river embankment.
There was so-called specialty, I mean, like siege, like the Jordan, you know, that's the place which should be.
So let's go inside and enjoy from here.
I mean, in Christianity there is a Jordan.
I think it will be better.
The priests, they took the water and we made it safe. So this people from all city center came to one place in the city center to put the water.
So yeah, this is much more comfortable right now.
Siege Jordan. So Jordan was siege. So yeah. Right now, buildings which you can see on the left, there are some palaces of royal family. There is a grey cathedral, so-called Catholic St. Catherine's Cathedral, which was built in the end of the 18th century in classical style, Greek or Roman style. Yeah.
So right now we are passing another drawbridge of the city.
European style. It's because, for example, if you came to Moscow, the traditional Russian feature. Yeah, because Moscow was built by Russian architects. Here, St. Petersburg was built by European architects. Italian architects like Fresini, Rastrelli, Quarendi, Camade-Tamon, and so on. So Rinaldi, and so on. Rossi, Schneider, Braunstein, German architects, so different architects. Cameron.
So right now I will show you, this is the sports stadium, which is one of the oldest sports stadium in the city of St. Petersburg, situated on the bank of Neva River. And also they have one like a boat hostel there, situated on the Neva River. So like you can come and book your hostel and you can live in a boat. It's like that on the Neva River.
A lot of gold, a lot of place, light. Features of work style. There is one style, it's Petronian work style, another one is Venetian, so look at the work style. It means that Rastrelli, for example, Winter Palace was.
So this is Hotel River Palace.
In typical Baroque style.
you know.
Here, yes, we continue our voyage, and on the right you can see one of the stadiums. It's called Petersburg Stadium. It's rather old one. It was done in the 1930s.
Oh, so this stadium was built up in the year 1930s.
Was played here
Petrovsky
after 1917.
Stadium.
And right now it's played on the Gazprom Arena. It was called Zenit, right now it's called Gazprom Arena. The big stadium, which was built to the Confederation Cup of 2017 and to the World Cup of 2018. And right now they play the home games there. We continue voyage, and also I'd like to tell you a few words about the history of Romanov family. Yeah, because approximately all of them, and St. Petersburg, of course, was the capital of Russian Empire since 1712 till 1917, when the last Romanov, Nicholas, actually it was a very, very sad story of last Romanov family. Nicholas II, he had four daughters and one son. One son was sick, hemophilia. You know what's hemophilia? It's when the blood is not correctly, working. When even small injury, person can be dead. Yeah, so it's hemophilia. This hemophilia was brought from European monarchy, from Queen Elizabeth I, Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria was the grandmother of the wife of the Nicholas II, Princess Alice Gessen. She was the German princess, Alisa Gessen, from the city of Gessen, from the small city of Gessen in Germany, in Prussia. And she became the wife of Nicholas II. First of all, he was a small love affair with Matilda Kshetinskaya, Russia ballerina, yeah, but then he married.
So this is a hydrofoil, which I was telling you, the speedboat coming from Petersburg.
Alexander Fedorov. And actually they have Russian, so
the Neva River, this is going in the Gulf of Finland, the Finlandski Bay, Finland Sea.
Princesses, they have Catholic names and last names. But when they became
actually St. Petersburg is situated on the banks of Neva River. A lot of canals, a lot of rivers here, so many bridges here. And this is why one reason that like St. Petersburg, it is called as the Venice of the North. So now we are crossing one of the very beautiful newly built bridges.
Without any reason, just Alexandra, but middle name Fedorovna. It was given because she prayed instead of the icon of Saint Fedorovna. And it was the icon.
You can see something interesting.
That's why it was called Alexander Fedorov.
So they are trying to do the skiing training.
First of all, he denied the throne. He wrote the letter, which he took the throne to his brother, Constantine. But his brother married the wife of, which couldn't be a queen, ordinary person, not royal blood. That's why he couldn't be a king. That's why then he changed the rule to be queen, the king, to his son. But his son was very sick. Alexander, he was 14. He was sick, hemophilia. And he couldn't be actually. And then there was a temporary government, so Nicholas' family was arrested. They lived in the city of Pushkin, in the city of Tsarskoye Selo, 1 hour outside the city in Alexandrovsky Palace.
Yeah, another famous city on the outskirts of St. Petersburg is the city of Pushkin. And the third one is Kronstadt. So whenever you plan to come to St. Petersburg, you must visit these three small cities and historical beautiful cities with a lot of beautiful like churches there, architecture there, museum and so many things. There are a lot of things to explore at these places, and it is very much important when you come to the cultural capital, you must visit to such places.
And the Reds, the communists and the Bolsheviks, which communists, they were afraid of being force denied the capacity to rule and ability to rule, and they decided to kill the Lastamana family. There was really very awful stories, so they
Live stream.
they came to them and said, put the most beautiful dresses, they will photo shoot right now, photo session. They put the girls and the son and the husband and the wife, they put the best clothes. There was a photo session. But after that, they killed people with guns and started to shoot. Yeah? And everybody was done in half an hour. Then they put their bodies into the truck, came outside the city and buried into the ground. And right now this place, in 2000, all Lastamana family was put to saints. Right now they are the saints. So-called saints Romana family, Lastamana family. Nicholas, his wife Alexandra, daughters Maria.
This is a very beautiful new bridge.
And the
It's
son,
called
Alex.
like going to the Finlandsky Bay also. Here situated
and right
near.
now,
We'll show you.
everybody of them, I mean not only Lastamana family, but everybody of Romana schools
You can see now.
in St. Petersburg, they are buried in that
Soon we will be
St.
crossing the
Petersburg
Lakta
Cathedral, which is
Center,
so
the
recent,
tallest
yeah.
skyscraper.
It's the royal birthplace. For
In the
example,
Europe.
You know Westminster Abbey in England. Yeah, Westminster Abbey in England. This is the royal birthplace for British monarchy. And here in St. Petersburg and St. Petersburg focus in cathedral we have royal birthplace for Russian monarchy.
You can
Russian
just
monarchy.
have your
Yeah, monarchs, I mean kings and Russian kings and queens.
motor scooter and you can
After
enjoy.
that, they
Just
became
come
very,
in
very long time
with your
of
boat and have a
communism.
beautiful ride.
Here in Leningrad, I mean 1922, they became Soviet Union, USSR. From 1922
So let
till
me
1991,
take
it
you
was USSR here in Russia.
to the other side.
And only in 1991, when the USSR was broken, and
So
so-called
you can see the view.
Cold War was finished, yeah, between USA and USSR. They became Russian Federation.
This is one of
right
the
now.
very
And
famous
right
and
now,
newly
yeah,
built bridge
St. Petersburg is the second
around
biggest city in
4 or
Russia,
5 years ago, I
with
think.
population about 5.3 billion people. The biggest one is the capital of Moscow.
Before the
About 12
FIFA
or
World
15
Cup, which happened in the year 2018, because one of the stadium of the FIFA Championship was in the city of St. Petersburg. So we will also cross this.
But of course, St. Petersburg is the main tourist destination.
This stadium?
Actually, several years before, our city was nominated. He was brought an award, the best European tourist.
These are like
destination of the
shipyards
year.
for the repair of the
Not
ships.
London, not Barcelona, not Madrid, not Paris, yeah, but St. Petersburg. Yeah.
Let me try to show you the view
It was before pandemic,
of the
I think
bridge
2019.
from the open area.
But can you imagine 10 billion tourists? Of course, it will do. Yeah.
Oh, you can see
We
it.
have a lot of tourist. Every tourist will find something for him to St. Petersburg. One tourist can go to the roof. Another one can board
I
and
need
can
to
board
see the
trip
photo.
across the Western Canal.
Yes, let's take
Can go to Hermitage or to the Emperor Room. Another one go to Petersburg to see the same part of the sun or even better.
You can see right
Because
now.
in Petersburg,
So this is one of the highways
not mechanical.
which is going towards the Finlandsky Bay, I think.
Not without any pump, 10,000 tubes. Can you imagine? 10% of them. Yeah, 10,000 tubes which even worked from the 18th century during the time. Last year we had 300th anniversary of the fountains of the Petrol. Okay, sorry, yeah, I can speak a little bit.
Okay. Oh, you can see from here some new constructions are going on.
Pretty close.
Okay.
Right now we're pretty close to stadium.
So
and,
we are coming closer and closer. So this is a very famous place, Safe Kabil Port. So Safe Kabil Port, which is one of the amazing place to enjoy here. These are like some ships are parked here at the shipyard for some repair maintenance, and after that you will see the Safe Kabil Port.
They sold some flats, 1 billion per.
So Safe Kabil Port was used to be one of the cable factories in the city of St. Petersburg, and after that this place was given for some art and construction, which became into a very popular destination for the people to hang out whole of the day, to have some enjoy some drinks, foods and all, to relax here on the embankment of Neva River.
Yeah, the weather forecast is for tomorrow. They rains in the morning. Yeah. Actually, we are pretty close to the Gulf of Finland.
Yeah, so right now, as I was telling you, that Neva River, it goes to the Gulf of Finland on Finlandsky Bay. So we are almost in the like going inside the Finland Sea.
Near the Arena
And as maybe you have heard that we are reaching near the Lakta Center, Gazprom Arena, which is the stadium for the 2018 FIFA World Cup in the city of St. Petersburg, and which is called as also the Zenit Stadium. So let me see.
Yeah, it's apartments. So if tourists came, they can rent here flats, yeah, and then go to some of these, maybe I don't know, 4 trees. Apartments here. Behind them there are more. Also, these houses are pretty new. I think about 7 years old.
So all of these are some new constructions and developments here. You can see right now another hydrofoil is coming, going towards the Petrogov speed motor boats. So this is one of the shipyards for the private boats. Here you can park your boats here, and whenever you want you can take a ride. So we are almost in the Finland Bay. Finland, you can say like Finland Sea. Actually, St. Petersburg is situated like the neighborhood city to the Finland country. So it is sharing the border with Finland. So now you can see this is the Gazprom Arena. The Zenit Stadium.
Давай сейчас это, раз, два, три будем кричать. Раз, два, три.
Let me quickly in my camera. So this is a Gazprom Arena. And also, as I can see, a lot of people are doing kayaking and sailing here in this area. Let me try to show you. You can see right now. You can see a lot of people doing some sports activities here. And this is the main stadium, Zenith, which is called as Gazprom Arena, which was opened for the 2018 FIFA World Cup, and a lot of matches were played here in this stadium. As I showed you before in my live stream, that you saw the old stadium, and which was built in the year 1930, and this was after that this new stadium was built up.
There is a stadium, it's called here. There is a Gazprom Arena. This is the biggest stadium in St. Petersburg. Its capacity is 69,000 people.
So it has a capacity of 69,000 people, as it is the biggest.
Which was held in Russia 2017, and World Cup, which was held in 2018.
Yes.
2018. Some African countries.
And here you can see it's a Royal Beach restaurant. It's one of the very beautiful restaurants here, situated on the bank of Neva River. This one.
This is the main sponsor of construction was and the main sponsor of Petersburg. Our team is the Gazprom.
As we will go closer, you will see a very big flag of Zenith. It's written Zenith in Russian, because Zenith is the name of this stadium.
There are also concerts, excursions, different business forms here.
A lot of people are doing here sailing, sports activities.
The construction lasted 10 years, can you imagine? 10, 2007, 2017. 10 years, yeah. 10 years construction. Very technically difficult. I definitely know that the architect was Japanese. Hisuro Kurakawa, unfortunately he died. He never seen. He died. He never seen. He made a project and several years ago died. He never seen.
So now you can see we are passing the Gazprom Arena. Actually, I was there in this arena in the year 2017 before the opening of this stadium. From inside, it's really beautiful. You can find a lot of beautiful videos and photos of this Gazprom Arena. And then you can see this big flag. This is the Zenith flag. Now you can see we will be passing through this bridge. So soon we will be passing through the park 300 years. This is the name of a park, which is a sand beach park here. It's very beautiful, and it is next to the Lakta Center. So let me try to show you the other side. So this is the Finland Bay, which is called as maybe Finland Sea. A lot of people are doing sailing and kayaking in this area of this Finland Bay, because the wind is quite strong and good. You know, this is one reason why in St. Petersburg weather always change all of a sudden. So if you are in a city of St. Petersburg, always say that you need to carry umbrella and sunglasses at the same time, because you never know when it is going to rain or when it will be going to be sunny. So the boat is taking a turn, I think, yes. So again, once again, I will try to show you. So this is Lakta Center, which I was telling you, the tallest skyscraper in the whole Europe. And this skyscraper is also the headquarters of the Gazprom, one of the biggest oil and gas giant company of Russia. Gazprom Towers. And this is a bridge, the newly bridge which was built before the FIFA. Maybe in the year 2017 it was opened. Yeah, I think so.
Fantastic tower. Also very beautiful.
Yeah.
Right now we are moving back. Right now that way. You can see small yachts here. There is a yacht club here. There are yachts.
Oh, so
Sailing in the river, in the boat, in the
a lot of people are doing the sailing.
Yacht competitions here. Fantastic arena. Look at this. Look at the views.
Let me once again try to show you. It's one of the most beautiful city, the cultural capital of Russia. So you are welcome to this beautiful city, and especially during the summer, because this is a season of white nights in the city of St. Petersburg.
The best stadium in Russia right now. The most expensive.
So you can see behind me, this is one of the highways which is going towards.
Yeah. So concerts with competitions here. Also, the island is called Kristovsky.
Let me go inside.
Why it's called Kristovsky? Because it's like a cross. If you, from the copter, if you see from the top, it will be like a cross. The island will be similar to cross. Yeah. Near the football arena, here is the basketball arena. 7,000 people. The basketball club Zenit as well. He is champion this year. The champion of Russian basketball. The basketball is of course, the American players.
So also I want to tell you that near this place there is a very famous adventure park in St. Petersburg, which is called Ostrovsky Island. It's one of the amazing adventure park here, amazing beautiful rides in this park. And you know, St. Petersburg has the highest number of tourists all over the year, like 365 days, like in winter, summer or autumn, because every time of the period, every period of the year, there are a lot of beautiful things to experience here. Like in the winters also, it's so wide, beautiful snow and nature. It's amazing views. Let me try to zoom. Yeah, so maybe you can see this Ostrovsky Island, the adventure park. Some rides are visible, maybe like here, this one. So now we are going back to our destination, because already we have covered all the main points of the main tourist cities here during your boat ride. And maybe we will go to one of the very famous, how to the big ship, which is called as Aurora, maybe, I don't know. And I tell you, like during this period also, everything is open here, everything is comfortable here, so you're welcome to visit in this beautiful city.
Because of the climate, because of the winds.
And it's quite comfortable to visit here during the summer seasons, because you know, generally the weather here in the summers is like maximum maybe 25 degrees, not more than that. But 3-4 years ago it went to around 30 degrees also. But as I told you before, also the city is situated on the like the embankments of the Gulf of Finland, due to which there is a sudden changes in the weather in this city of St. Petersburg. So let me try to show you on the other side. A lot of people are doing fishing here. These are all like residential construction with a beautiful view of Finland Bay, the beautiful bridge, Lakta Center, Gazprom Arena.
Especially in the city center, and the highest level of water in the valley, it was 4 meters 20 centimeters. It was in 1824, and Alexander Pushkin, our very famous Russian poet, saw it, and he wrote the poem which is called the Bronze Horseman. Yeah. There is a very nice monument of Peter the Great which is called Bronze Horseman. Peter the Great is the founder. Actually, this year we have 150th anniversary of Peter the Great.
Now I think we have covered almost all the points. Now maybe I will finish my live stream and go to have some snacks. So this is the police, boat police.
Okay, so now I think we can switch on the music and you can relax.
So excursion is finished. Now they are switching on the music.
Thank you.
So thank you all so much. So I hope you enjoy my today's live stream, and please don't forget to share this live stream, hit the like button, and don't forget to comment and subscribe my channel. So before I close my live stream, let's have once again some beautiful panorama view. Right now it's raining and we are in the Gulf of Finland, going in the Neva River, the city of St. Petersburg, and you can see behind me the beautiful view of Gazprom Arena and the Lakta Center, the tallest skyscraper in the whole Europe, the main headquarters of the Gazprom company. And then behind, some adventure park here. Yeah, so that's it, that's all for today. And maybe if the weather will not be bad late in the evening, I will try to bring some new live stream. Maybe like as I told you that there is a mega event today evening by the administration of the city of St. Petersburg, Russia. So let's hope to see you. Thank you so much. In the end, panorama. So once again, please don't forget to hit the like button, share, comment. Thank you all for watching. With love from the beautiful city of St. Petersburg, Russia.